Modest Lifestyle. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, guys. If you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Modesta, and if you haven't joined this beautiful family, what are you waiting for? Hit on the red button that says subscribe. Do not forget to turn on your notification bell so that anytime we drop a Obenge video, you will be notified. And to my returning subscribers, the Modest Nation, I see you all. Thank you for your support. I appreciate you guys. It's a reaction video. Yes, guys, Lily Petals, who recently got divorced with James, just James, a Kenyan. They were interracial couples that recently got divorced, and we've been following them bumper to bumper. We love both of them, even though they are now in their separate ways. So, if you don't know, they're interracial couple. I've done a couple of reaction videos regarding their divorce. And of recent, Lily Petals dropped a new video saying their dad left to Kenya. How Yuri reacted. Let me just be sure about her title. She says her dad left for Kenya and she lost it. I read one comment and I wanted to share it here before I give my thought on this. So I read, this is from a pediatrician, okay? Doctors that take care of children. And she said, I'm not picking sides at all, but Lily, as a future pediatrician, I feel I should express my concerns about this video. Some things are meant to be private. I believe that filming Yuri's struggles and posting them to the internet is a violation of her privacy. And you are her mother, of course, but the words and the emotion that she shares with you now may not be things she wants 716,000 people to know in 5-10 years down the line. Just because she is a daughter of two influencers does not mean that she shouldn't be entitled to the same privacy in grief and trauma which divorce brings as other children her age. I know you love your daughters very much, but please reflect on the things that I say and bring them to mind when you consider posting videos about your children in the future. So this came from a future pediatrician, guys, and this one I wanted to react based on this. You know what this lady just said here, or a guy, her name Lenas, is something that I will tell you that I agree 100%. Why? Because children are children. They are minors. They cannot make decisions. Even though we are the parents, we gave birth to them, but we still respect, they still need some privacy. We still need to respect them. This girl broke down and she was crying. I know some people that support Lily Petal might be like, oh, why are you saying this? Of course, she loves her daughter. She wants the best for them. But certain things, especially when it comes to emotion like this. I also read another comment. Somebody was saying that she was talking as if she was told to say all these things. And when I saw this video, she left for Kenya. If I did not watch this video, I would probably think that James went back to Kenya, because we know that James already went to Kenya after their divorce, spent a few weeks there and came back. If you did not watch till the end, well, because Lily also mentioned at the end of the video that James is back to Ota, they are co-parenting, there's struggle, it hasn't been easy, but they are doing it. But if you judge based on the title, you will probably think that James abandoned the children and went back. And that's why Yuri broke down and was crying. That's why it's always good when you watch all this YouTube video, don't judge by the title. Make sure you watch till the end. So I agree with this comment that this lady dropped here. Not for any other thing, but for the fact that we are talking about minors here. She broke down and she was saying a lot. You know, she cried. Like, you can see that she's in pain, whether she was told to do it or not. But from what I watched, Yuri really felt bad when James left to Kenya, you know, even to a point that she went to school, she couldn't cope. Everything must not come to social media. And if you go to James' side, James replied based on this, because after Lily dropped this video, trust me, James came back with a fire. This video, I've never seen James like this before. This video that James just dropped, you know, talking about how Lily is letting the girls lie to him, deleting their messages, you know, introducing her spouse already to the girls. I'm coming to that one. There's one thing I believe in. Once there's divorce and people got to move on, there's no way you will hide the product of the divorce from the next relationship. I'm trying to explain this so that you get what I'm saying. If, for example, I'm divorced and I have children from my previous marriage, okay, and now I'm with my new man, I cannot be hiding my children from him. No, I mustn't talk about them. No, because they are my children. They will always hang around me. I'm saying this because I can feel the pain that James is going through. Don't get me wrong. If Lily, because we're not there, like, we cannot say 100% that what James is saying is correct or true. If Lily is telling the girls to lie to their father, I'm not in support of that. But I also don't believe that because Lily is in a new relationship now, that the girls must not be involved. Thank goodness that you are already co-parenting. Like, you have some days you spend with the girls. It's not like you are being deprived of your father figure or your father role. You still get to meet them. But for the fact that she has moved on, she has the right to also let her spouse know about her children. Both of you came together and made the babies. So she has the equal right that you have. But the one that I don't know, like what James is claiming now, is it seems as if Lily has been seeing this guy, because James was saying that they moved on so fast. This guy recently got divorced. And don't forget that after divorce, Lily made a video very clear saying that she's open to start dating. And she's open to any race. She made it very clear that she's not going to say that because her marriage with James did not work, that she's condemning certain race, that she's open to anything. So I'm not even surprised that she already got a boyfriend, because James was saying a lot about, you know, them moving on so fast because they both just got divorced. But it's up to them. Lily made it very clear to us that in their culture, Korean culture, you come out from a broken relationship, you heal faster when you go into another one. For my own culture, you need to come out from your previous relationship, look very well, heal, either go for therapy, check very well, do your background check before you accept any other person. You don't rush, because if you rush with your emotion into a relationship, it will backfire. You will not really know whether this person is the right person for you, because you might just be with the person because you are missing something. You understand? Maybe you need testosterone, you need cuddling. That's why you are with this person. You may not really get the clear picture whether this person is the right person for you. That is my own belief. But of course, we are all entitled to our own way of doing things. You cannot decide for a full-grown woman like Lily when she will go into a relationship. Yes, certain things she should not bring it, especially when it has to do with minors. I also believe in that. And that's why I kind of, when I started my channel, I was showing my children Not too much, but at least I was bringing them from time to time. Until I watched one of our YouTubers here, Somako, explaining in details the implication of bringing minors to your YouTube channel or to social media. And I kind of learned one or two things there. Even though sometimes I'm still tempted, it's not easy, but at least I learned something, that they have the right to be protected, except if they give consent. They can only give you consent as parents when they are 18. They have the right to be protected. They have the right to say, no, don't film me. No, don't share my story. No, I don't want to appear on your channel. As children, I agree with James on that one, 100%. But what I don't agree with James is that the children should not know who Lily is with. The children should not hang out with Lily's new man. It's not gonna be possible. So in that case, if Lily will avoid bringing the children in the picture, so it means that they will be neglected as well. Because if she's with this her new man and the children are not there, so who will look after the children? Mind you, they are still young children that need their parents. And I just pray that, James find a way of sorting this issue about bringing their children, because I think that's the main problem that I see in this their issue. The main problem is the fact that Lily still bring them, to social media. Lily still bring them to her channel. I think that's the main issue. I hope they sort it out offline. And I hope that Lily as well try to filter the stuff that she lets the children do online. Because everything is not for social media for real. Okay, guys, let me allow you to listen to James before I conclude.
They clearly tell me they were told to lie, but it sucks. It sucks to put my girls between your love and your relationship to try hide it, because nobody cares. So my expectation was just, you guys could have had a sit down and be like, okay, this is mommy's boyfriend, and let them be aware. So that way, when I see my baby take a picture of you being asked, hey, where are you at? And she says, you see, that's a mom asking her, where are you at? And she says, I'm with Chris. When I see this kind of shit gives me a heart attack. I'm like, who the fuck is Chris? So, but that aside, now this is where the fuckery comes in. Because you guys have been doing this for a while. But like 3-4 weeks ago, Lily, you were in my house, my room, doing all the shenanigans. And so I don't know, like, what do we call this? Is this cheating? And that's what I was looking for. Like, what do we call this kind of thing? So, Lily, you're up here in my bed, getting it. I'm like, Somi, who's this? Who's Chris that you're with? You're looking for my child. Where are you? You with Chris? Like, if I called Somi and found out he's with Chris, then what? I know Chris and Shiv when we met them in Atlanta over a YouTube thing. So my kid's life cannot just be about YouTube. If you want to be around YouTube, everything about you is YouTube from your relationship, and everything is about YouTube, keep it like that. It's okay. Find another niche. Leave them girls alone.
You can hear from James now that the problem is the girls. Why are they being brought to social media? So that is why I feel like they should sort out this and agree probably on what kind of content they can use to children, for. Or like what James is saying, she can as well do other stuff. But it's up to them. It's not our thing to tell them what to do. They are both parents to these children, so they know what is best for them. I'm going to read some comments here before we round up. This person says, stop billing your divorce. You are hurting your kids. Stop playing victim. Protect the children. She's repeating what she was told. But if you think she does not know the truth, then you are sadly mistaken. They know the truth. This person was referring to Lily, that they shouldn't bring the children. A lot of comments like that, like people felt that the children should be protected from this mess. Like what James was saying, that even if the children will be introduced to this new guy, that she should first know about this guy, before trusting him to be with the girls, though, or before even introducing the kids to the extended family. That's what James was saying, and a lot of people agree with him. I'm going to read another comment. This person says, I know you are having a hard time, but I'm leaving a comment because I'm so worried about the children. Why did you quit co-parenting and move to Kenya? Don't tell me co-parenting is possible in Kenya. They need a father now, and you are too far away. You say you love Yuri and Dasumi, but your behavior is hard to understand. If you love children, you should treat them as a person. When a father who said he was going to co-parent up close suddenly leaves for Kenya, the children are confused. If you really care about children, explain the situation to them and help them understand. Of course, Lily should do the same. So I'm disappointed in her way. Stop blaming each other and act to take care of your children sincerely. Talking like this doesn't help children who are already hurt. I'm telling you, this person wrote this comment without watching the full video that Lily Petals dropped. Because if you watch halfway, you would think that James is still in Kenya. Guys, James is in Ota, co-parenting. I'm not seeing the children in his video just because he doesn't believe that the children should be used for content. Because he's also checking the children, the messages that come in, the deleted messages, what they are doing, where they are. He's also asking them questions. And he felt that their mother is telling them what to say to him and what not to say, like the places that they have been, that the kids are not opening up. It's frustrating. The children are already hurt for the fact that their parents are not together. Why should they be used like this? I think this person also mentioned that they should be sincere to their children, raise them the correct way, not making them lie or making them see this person as bad person and see the other person as better parents. Yes, guys, if you watch till this moment, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. Drop your comment down below. Don't come for me. I am not taking sides on this. Anything that has to do with marriage issue, I'm just here to share my 2 cents, to share my opinion. I just poured out my heart, what I felt about it, okay? If you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, what are you waiting for? Smash that red button. Tell a friend to tell a friend about this channel. Support your mama right here. Take our ministry to another level. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye-bye.